Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving break. This 4-day weekend was way too short. I'm not ready for tomorrow. Hey Glenn, you were first. Welcome in. You two-timer you. I saw you in Scott's chat. Hi Maggie, how are you? I had a little bit of a nap, not much because my dogs kept barking. So just say, Christy's here. Hi, girl. How are you doing? It's good to see you here. I've missed you. I've missed you so much. Hey, Sue. How's it going tonight? How was your Thanksgiving? Let me know in the chat. What did y'all do for Thanksgiving? I didn't have to cook. I just made appetizers. So I was happy with that. Everybody got their tree up. Janie and I voted tonight that we are not going to have a tree this year. So that took a little bit of stress off of me because I was supposed to put it up yesterday and I was supposed to put it up today. And we just decided this year we're just going to not have a tree. Bah humbug. We are having a little dinner party, but we decided for 4 or 5 people, it's not worth it, right? Just ignore my phone. Yoda's talking to me. Hey, Rita, how are you? Watching on your phone. What's up, Tom? What's up, Tom? Good to see you here, Tom. Everybody's saying hi. Hi. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tara and Jim are here. Good to see you guys. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to try to close some of these windows here. Hopefully I won't close you guys. How are sales this week? Tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit about my eBay store, what's been going on with my business. I'm going to show you a short Value Village haul. I went on Monday for 50% off. No, Friday. I don't even know what today is, guys. I'm so mixed up on my days. It's been great, though, having 4 days. And then I will see what sold over the weekend. I have a lot of items to ship out, and excited to show you some of the sales. Next week I am going to upload a what sold super fast in November video. So look for that, not this week, but next week. As of today, my sales are up 5.6% over last month, which I am very happy about. My net sales are up 14.5% over last month. My traffic was up yesterday, but not today. And my sales conversion rate is up 0.02%. So let's see, here we go. Read it, just everybody saying hi. Oh, your dog's sitting, so no cooking. Went to daughter's house for Thanksgiving. Well, that's nice. Okay, while everybody's piling in, we're going to go ahead and talk about concerns in the community. All right, so on our list right now to give prayer and good thoughts to are Pat D's, Cindy Y, Key Lime Kisses, her name is Gina, Lisa C, Adam's Exploits, Thrifty Santa, Maggie Doodle, Jennifer Hayes, and I would like to add Rita's daughter to that list. She lost her fur baby last week, and that's hard. That's really, really hard. Let me know in the side chat if there's anyone else I need to know about to put on my list. And also, if you're watching later, just put it down in the comments and I will add it to my list. Christy, your sales are in the toilet. I'm sorry to hear that, dear. I really am. Had to cancel a $350 order. They ordered the wrong item. I canceled an order today too, but it was just for a dress. I don't know what was going on there, but they canceled. As soon as they bought it and paid for it, they canceled it. I don't know what the brand was. Oh, and Nissa, your sales are in the toilet too. Well, that sucks. Sue says, I took the most items to the post office today that I ever had before. I had 3 in an hour. That is awesome. Way to go, Sue. Keep up doing whatever you're doing. And, you may not be doing anything different. I know I'm not. Not sure why my sales are picking up, but I'm happy about it. Hello to Bumcrack Picker. I know you're here lurking. Hello to you. I'm still planning to do a Bumcrack Picker video just for you. Um, it's just important that you know that I know you're here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with some juju. I hope some of you make some sales during the show. Let's get started on the juju. So that's to remind you that if you make a sale during the show, please let me know. If I don't see it, please, I will not be offended. Put it back in. I get distracted. I get to yakking over here and I miss a lot of things in the chat and I apologize. It's just not my forte. There he is. See, I knew you were there. I knew it. I knew it. How are you, Bumcrack? See, that's how we get him out from under the rock, is we have to talk about him and then heal. And Rita says as well, hers are in the toilet too. Well, dadgummit. Hi, Bumcrack. I'm so glad that you're talking in the chat because I love your sense of humor. All right, I do have an agenda here, so let me just keep on going. So now I have inventoried over half of my 3,800 items in my store in the last, I would say, 5 months it's taken me to do that. It feels good. When I go to the shelf, I'm confident that when I reach into that box, if I've inventoried that section, I know that item is there. I'm not going to have to cancel because I don't have the item. It gives me such a great relief. I currently have 83 drafts in various stages. A lot of them are from my tie-dye section that I just inventoried yesterday. All of the items behind me, or whichever way, those need to have photographs, but they are all drafted. And I have about 5 more in a box that I didn't have enough hangers. So those will be all photographed tomorrow and uploaded. And so, I'm trying to get to this work till noon thing, and it's been really hard. I've been trying really, really hard. I went to the 50% off sale at Value Village on Friday. I averaged out my cost. I had like $141. I think it was 47 items. I did have a $10 off because of credit. So it averaged out to be $3 per piece. However, when I got them home and started detagging them, 2 items I had to discard because there were flaws that I missed. One was a beautiful heirloom collection sweater. I got one at the bins in North Carolina. It sold right away. It was beautiful, and I missed a tear, and it just killed me. But that averages out now to about $3.10 per item. So you guys know that's kind of paying up for me. I also got 3 50% off coupons with my order. And so what I'm going to do, and they're you can only use them between Christmas and New Year's Day. So what I'm going to do is just use 2 of them, take one to the one down the street and then one to another location and use both of those 50% off coupons. I want to try to spend my money on inventory before the end of the year so I can take a tax deduction on them. So we're going to look at some of the items that I picked up. If any of these items are you're interested in, they are all going to be listed this week, especially the Christmas items, and you will get 50% off in my store. I believe my new coupon code is Padalon. I changed it. If it doesn't work, just let me know. So, oh, he's just saying hi. Okay, you cannot compete with the show. Why? Let me just tell you something about that, Tom. Okay, I like making videos. It's fun for me. Okay, I like trying to be creative. But another reason I do it is because I'm nervous on live streams. It gives me 50 seconds, 30 seconds to get my thoughts together, take a sip of wine, You know, and it's fun, you know, but it's, I don't know. It's just something I like to do. Yeah, all the sales are in the toilet. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Tom, how are your sales? No, I'm not fancy. But I did curl my hair tonight. Guys, I must have had like 5 messages last week about my hair. Like, I don't know what it is with you guys on my hair. Like, you like it curled? Okay, it's curled. Yeah, wine is good. And so I curled it tonight. And I don't know. So let's go ahead and start this haul. I bought about 25 or 30 men's shirts. I'm not going to show you that because that's boring. Unfortunately, I only got one 7XL. I did get a couple of 6XLs. So I'm not going to show you the men's shirts. They're all basically the same. Some were new with tags. But what I didn't like about Value Village, and tell me in the comments if you have Value Village or Savers, they would have a men's shirt, and it would be like regular price, like $4. And then next to it, the same exact shirt, the same color, the same size, $12.50. Right next to it, like, I don't understand how that happens. I can understand if it was priced later and it's way down the row somewhere, but right next to it, like, I didn't get it. So of course I grabbed the one for $4 because I paid, you know, $2. I got quite a few of these. These are Lands End pajama um, sets. This is a 2XL, I believe. Yeah, 2X. This one's floral. So it has a little lightweight short sleeve button up top, and then it has the pajama pants with the drawstring. I got quite a few of these. Now, they charge me $3 for both of these together. They charge them as a set, so that was awesome. My pajamas are really selling. People like them. Here's another one. I think it's also a 2XL. It's the Lands End. They were all next to each other, which made it super easy for me. These have people swimming and rafting and throwing the ball on the beach. So we've got the top with the collar, and then again, the pajama pants with the drawstring. So I'm learning how to photograph these. I've kind of gotten it down to a science now, and I know they'll sell because that's what's happening. People love pajama sets, okay? The next one is pineapples. You know, this has already been drafted, by the way. If it's got that tag on it. These are capri pajama pants also, which kind of makes it nice. They're very, very lightweight, great for summer or any time of year if you have your heater on. And again, this is another, this is another 2X. So those were just no-brainers to me, you know. Let's see what else I have in my bag of tricks here. Let's see if anybody else is saying anything. You have Value Village. Do you go there, Tom? Do you see that their prices are kind of wonky? All right, this is a Christmas sweater, and it's by Holiday Time. It's a men's, or no, this is probably a women's, 2XL. Now, I have a problem with this because I almost discarded it, but I'm going to list it as flawed. It's a cute cow with a pom-pom on his hat. But if you look right there, there's some lights, and I didn't see those lights, and it used to light up, and it had a battery pack in it. There's no battery pack, so I'm listing it dirt cheap for $19.99 or best offer, hoping someone will buy this cute sweater. I've been selling. Have y'all been selling Christmas sweaters? Christmas sweaters been selling for me. They actually sold more of them in July. And this will like this one. It's a scrub top. It's a 3XL. It's the cat in the hat. Not Christmas, but 3XL. I'm not going to pass up. Another thing I liked about Value Village is they had two circular racks that were nothing but Christmas. And I was going crazy. As you can see, I missed that flaw. And also that sweater that I had to discard had a flaw. So I was just going nuts. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all this Christmas stuff, you know. I passed on a lot of things because they were larges. It pained me to do so, but I've been really listening to people in text group. Set your metrics and stay with them, and that's what I'm trying to do. Extra large and up, unless it's just a fantastic brand. Speaking of fantastic brands, CJ Banks extra large. Isn't this cute? These winter flamingos, 3/4 sleeve, just adorable. That might sell this season. Secret Treasures selling like hotcakes for me, guys. This is a pair of fleece Super comfy and soft, blue and white, stars and moons pajama pants. I wanted to keep these, but I know they will sell, and they are size 3X, so they're too big for me. But if I put the drawstring on, I might could get them, but they are really heavy, so I'm never gonna get that. I mean, I use my electric blanket at night when it's cold, so I would not do well with that. Just checking. Hey, Rad Relics is here. How are you? Hey, Lucille Hickson's here also. Hello, hello. We have savers. I'm in California. They're just way too expensive. No more 50% off on the different holidays either. That is sad. So sad. Rad Relics. Love the cow. It's cute, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, thank you. 14 watching, 8 likes. Yeah, hit that like button for me. Also, I was going to announce this later, and I may, but my reseller boxes have sold out. So I'm going to have more reseller boxes in December. I'm not too sure how many because I can't go thrifting right now. I've got too much stuff from my mother-in-law and also this Value Village haul. So if you're interested in a wholesale reseller box, message me, and they're size extra large and up. And I think a couple of people who have bought from me are going to do unboxing videos if you'd like to see what's in them. Also, they're already manifested pretty much. So are you kidding me, Glenn? Glenn, you're lying. Come on. You're lying. There is no way. Does Rad Relics have a wrench, by the way? His name's John, right? Yeah, he does. Okay. Did you really just sell something? Okay, Glenn. Well, you get a song. I'm going to trust you. And I am so glad that you made that sale. I'm so happy for you. Next is Southern Stitch Extra Extra Large. Now, this is a Thanksgiving top. It says give thanks with a big turkey with animal print sleeves on the side. Of course, this probably won't sell for a while, but it will sell before Thanksgiving of next year. I have no doubt. Southern Stitch is a great brand, guys. It's selling really, really well for me. And the next one I wanted for my daughter, but she's just got too many clothes. We have a very big love for Betty Boop because in my family, my grandmother was a Betty Boop fan. So this is a Christmas, Merry Christmas, Betty Boop. Got the striped sleeves. It's an extra large if anybody's interested. Like I said, these are all going up this week in my store. You get 50% off by being YouTube subscribers. I don't know. I have 2 of these. This is kind of an oops on my part, but I got so excited when I saw them. I thought they were women's because they didn't have the little open fly in the front. I got a 3X and a 2X. These are men's pajamas, 2-piece set, Grinch, long sleeve, very, very lightweight. And again, they have the pajama pants that go with them, one 2X and one 3X in men's. But they don't have the little, window that they need. So anyway, I'm not sure how I remember. It is something to do with the measurement of the chest. Like the 3X is a size 54, 56. That's how I figured it out. So, but I probably would have bought them anyway. They're just more long tail items when they're men's, but I am getting more men repeat buyers. So who knows? They might sell this season. I don't know. How do y'all think I'm doing so far for $3 a piece? I put a lot of stuff. Yeah, she's hot. My grandma loved her. This is one of my favorite finds. I love Disney. You guys know this. This is a fleece hoodie. It says Grumpy on it. Um, I believe it's a women's. That's what I listed it as. I think it's a 3X. Uh, very, very warm. And I was really, really happy when I found this one. I love selling Disney hoodies, Disney pajamas, and they do well for me. I didn't get very many dresses. Their dresses were priced from $12.50 to $25. I'm not kidding you. Now I know what the people in California are dealing with. I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. This is a Rue 21, which I barely get, but this is a 3X dress, short sleeve dress. It's just really cute. And I think I can go ahead and, I'll go ahead and sell this. If it's a 3X, yeah, I will. So, but Rue 21 is not one of the brands I normally pick up. I have a Betty Boop jacket. I need to list, but I just like it. Yeah, I give my daughter a lot of them, and she's just got way too many clothes. Oh, here we go again. This is another pajama set. Another one of those pajama sets. This is a 2X. Now, it is more of a patchwork print for Lands' End. I'm pricing these at $29.99 for the set or best offer. They're very lightweight, so they will go $6.99 shipping. So I should make, some money on these. Lands' End sells really well for me. I don't have very many more left. Here's another Lands' End. I know it's a 2X. This is going to take some steaming, but it's another like a patchwork shirt, button-up shirt. Just very cute, lightweight. What we got here? Oh, another Christmas. Star Wars, size extra large. It says, Merry Force be with you. I've sold quite a few of my Star Wars already that I got in North Carolina. So I'm expecting that one to sell sometime, not maybe this year, but they don't get discounted drastically until they've been in my store for 2 years if they're holiday items. Looks like another one, Secret Treasures 2X. Now, I guess this could be holiday, but it's just got your plaid. It says snuggle. This will definitely sell. We've talked about Secret Treasures before. The items that have one graphic on them tend to sell better than the items that have the all over print, unless it's got something to do with coffee. If there's all over patterns of coffee cups, that's a different story. So there's more Grinch pants. Okay. All right. I've talked about this brand before. Very happy to get this because usually they're faded or peeling off. This is Lazy One. This is the bear. I've sold him many times before. It's a shirt gown. Look for Lazy One. It sells very, very well. But like I said, you have to be very careful that it's not faded. And this one is perfectly fine. I've sold the donkey. I've sold the sloth. I've sold the bear several times. Looks like I'm getting fuzzy again. Almost done with this. Next is Secret Treasures again, 3X. It says, oh, sheep, it's Monday. It's Monday again. Again, this one will sell because it is a one graphic on the front. I hope y'all can see that it looks fuzzy still. I don't know what to do about that. Come on. But anyway, this will definitely sell because it's a one graphic. I don't know why the one graphic is so important. Took me a while to figure that out. Let's see if this is the last one. And there's my receipt with my 50% off coupon. Look at that. I got 3 of them. If you have a Valid Village in your area, that means I have 1 coupon left. Maybe I could send someone that because, like I said, it's between. I don't know if it'd be valid in your state. I have to look at the details. This is obviously a dress. Like I said, I only bought a couple of dresses. It was crazy. Elaine Bryant, 2224. This is an office dress. It's got a sash with a nice geometric pattern, and yeah, this will sell. So that's it. Guys, what do you think about that? Do you think I got my money's worth plus that with the 25 or so men's shirts that I don't want to list all the shirts at one time because that's a drag. It does pull your store down, I think. Hey, look who's here. Hey, Craig, how are you? Maggie says those holiday shirts are very cool. Rad Relics signed up for your giveaway. Oh, he's having a giveaway. What's he giving away? Is it a manly stuff? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I hope you win. I had to wait over a year for those pops to come in. Okay, well, so are you giving away Funko Pops? Is that you're giving away? Nice haul. Thank you, Rita. I think it was okay. I felt like I got a lot of good stuff, and then when I got home, I'm like, I don't know. Sorry I was late. Can you start over? Nope, nope, nope. Can't start over. Sorry, especially for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let me see what else is on my list to talk about before, because I have a lot of things to ship out tonight. I'm very, very blessed this weekend. I did really, really well. So, okay, I've already said this, but I'll say it again for you, Craig. I'm now sold out of reseller clothing boxes for November, but I hope to have more boxes in December. My negative feedback issue, for those of you who are following the story, I got a very scathingly mean feedback that I could not get it removed by eBay. And so I messaged her twice. Well, yesterday, finally, she replied, and she was so nice. She's just like, oh, thank you so much for taking this back. And, this is wonderful. You're wonderful. And I'm like, well, that's not what you said on my feedback, lady. So I'm not going to hold my breath. She still hasn't opened the return. And even when she opens the return, I have to make sure she puts it in the mail. So if she does and I get it back and I give her full refund, my negative will go away and then I can calm down. But I've actually calmed down a lot about it. I was pretty much at peace about it. I was actually going to reply to it and just get it done. But now I'm glad I didn't reply because now it will just roll off. So what did you sell, John? Can you put it in the chat what you sold? Don't have buyer's remorse, Beth. I'm trying not. It'll sell. Like, I have no problem selling it. It's just, I don't know. I think I just got so excited when I saw all of the holiday stuff. I love selling the holiday stuff. I just love it. I don't go by Craig anymore. I prefer not Glenn now. He identifies as not Glenn, Tom. Hey, Adam, how are you? Just want to say hello and smash the thumbs up. Still dealing with the sinusitis. Man, you've had that for a long time. Well, we just put you on our concerns list, Adam. So I hope you get to feeling better. I was going to message you today, but then things got kind of crazy. I had company and, so John, let us know what you sold. I'm going to go ahead and play a song for you. Congratulations. You can put it in the side chat. John, I'm so happy for you, and I have a whole shopping cart full of things to ship out. I'm so excited that my numbers are going up. I hope it stays this way. I want to finish strong. I've already transferred a lot of money to my savings account because I just don't like it sitting in Poshmark. I'm just like, no. It was only $10. It doesn't matter. $10 is $10. Is that what you sold? Do you want me to show everybody? Let me see if I can go to that and share that on the screen. And Astro Gaming. Okay, so John sold an Astro Gaming A3 audio system earphone covers for $10 plus $5.95 shipping. That's awesome. You should see some of my sales tonight, John. But I'm getting rid of stuff, and that's what's so awesome. John, did it sell in the last 30 minutes? It has to sell during the show, Glenn, not the last 30 minutes. That doesn't count. $10 sale is more than I have had today. Oh, Craig, I'm so sorry. He's saying, I'm still trying to get my clothing store up and running. Have almost 100 items there, moving all clothing from my main store over there. Now, that's a pain in the butt. I did that with my appliance part. My payout this week should be like $1,500. I'm hoping my check from the auction is around $1,500, and my Hallmark ornament Facebook auction is doing great. That's awesome. Well, I need to make some cute cutscenes before Tuesday AM. Feel like a slacker now. No. This is just my thing, Tom. This is just my thing. I've always liked doing it, and it's just my thing. What else will I say? Okay, so I'm very overwhelmed right now. I will probably be off of YouTube for a couple of weeks while I try to up my game. I want to get back on my working until noon schedule, and in order to do that, I'm going to have to be completely focused. I am, however, going to be, like I said, uploading a What Sold Super Fast video after December 1st. I will be out of town next weekend, so there will not be a shipping live stream on Sunday night, but hang in there with me. I will be back. And also, I will be having lunch with Deb from Pinching Pesos on Sunday. I cannot wait to catch up with her, and I'm sure she's going to send you her love. So let's go ahead and start shipping, shall we? Moving it down the road. That's right. Get it in, get it out. Yeah, get it in, get it out. I treat my inventory room as a parking lot, and I try to park as many things in there as I can, get the money, and then get out and put something else in there that's going to sell. So the first item just sold right before I came on. It sold for a whopping $15.94. That's including shipping. So see, John, it was listed in let's see, in August of 2022, which is why I sold it so dirt cheap. And it is. We're gonna have to I'm gonna have to just stop sharing the screen for a minute because it's doing something funky. We'll just start over. So it's an Old Navy tunic, size extra, extra large. It was kind of cute. It was gathered at the waist. So long time seeing Deb. Yeah, I can't wait to see her and catch up because it's been a while. It's been a while since I think it's been 2 years since I've had lunch with her, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. She is no longer reselling. I almost thought about asking her for some inventory, but I doubt she has any clothes. And if you're anywhere near Austin, Deb does have some inventory. I know she'd probably be really like to get rid of. So she is now doing the 3D printer deal, and she's very creative. She's making things to sell on Etsy and other places, and she's doing, from what I can tell, she's doing very, very well. So I'm excited to see her. I don't know. She and I just hit it off the first time we met, and I feel bad that I haven't been able to get back together with her. This was a whopping 5 ounces, so it's going to ship to Allison in Connecticut for $4.31. I hope I have enough stickers. I checked everything else to make sure I had it, but I did not check the stickers, so I don't know. Got an itch, sorry. I'll check the chat in just a second. So what did everybody do for Thanksgiving? I went to my brother's, like I said. It was very stressful, and it wasn't my favorite Thanksgiving. Let's just put it that way. I ended up coming home early. So, okay, I need to sort these by buyer because I know that I have 2 bundle sales, and one of them paid for things separately, which sucks. The other one accused me of not doing combined shipping. I checked their order. They were definitely charged combined shipping. So I wrote them back and told them how much eBay charged them, and I didn't owe them any money. So I don't know. People are being really weird right now. Who is not reselling near? What does that mean? Does anyone hear from Alma? Gosh, the last time I talked to Alma was last December, and I probably need to try to get up. She's very, very, very hard to get a hold of. I think she actually changed her phone number, so the only way I can get to her is from Instagram, and she rarely checks her Instagram. But the last time I talked to her, I think it was last December, because my daughter was getting ready to have a baby, and she's met my daughter before and likes her, and I thought she would be interested in knowing. So, and we talked for a little bit on Instagram, but she said, I thought she said she was going to get back into reselling in that conversation, but yeah. Thank you for reminding me of her, Anissa. I really do need to try to reach out to her. I miss her. Did you used to go to the pajama parties, Anissa? They were so fun. I wish I could consistently do something like that on a Friday night, but our Friday nights, we like to chill, and that would probably not go over so well in this household, because that's the night when we just pretty much chill and watch TV and do nothing. But those were good old days. Me and David, and I can't remember the name of that. Her name was Sue, but I don't remember what her handle was. And this, do you remember when we had the Halloween party and Sue had the umbrella and it was raining men and she had all the movie stars hanging from the, it was adorable. I love those pajama parties. Tonight is the first tell-all for Sister Wives. Me and Rita and Valerie were thinking about doing a show just for about Sister Wives, but I'm afraid it's going to bring my subscriber number down. And then I thought, well, we could do a show on if the Sister Wives were resellers, because I've got some ideas about that. If Mary was a reseller, how would she do it? What would she be like? If Robin was a reseller, what would she do? You stayed home and no turkey. Okay. So Glenn went to his aunt's. Rita did the cooking, just hung out with family and ate too much. And yeah, Rita, poor you. You had to do all the cooking. I couldn't do that. What is she doing now? She was so sweet. Just answered that. She should be thankful you remember her. Oh, no. She, yeah. I still talk to David a lot. I miss going live and hanging out with other resellers. Well, I usually do one live working hangout a week, John. But I don't know about this week. Like I said, I'm very overwhelmed. We have a lot of vet appointments coming up. It's just, remember she started a share party for Poshmark? Yeah, and that turned out to be a total bomb. Remember that? It turned out to be totally false that it mattered. But it was fun. That was good. That was a good idea. Hey, Harry, how are you? What's up? What did you do for Thanksgiving? You can't wait till tonight? Well, the dumb host, I'm sorry, she's dumb. She's not good. And she's not going to ask those questions. You know that already, right? So I'm in for the Sister Wives chat. Well, Maggie, it's going to be hard to coordinate 4 of us at one time, but I think we could do it. If I did something like, Sister Wives as resellers, I might not lose subscribers. Like, I still don't have 1,000 subs, guys. And so I'm afraid to put something up there that's going to well, I don't want to subscribe to this channel. I work hard for my subs. Shark. Don't get that. I must have missed something. Oh, land shark. Okay. Okay, sometimes I go back and read the pop-up chat, and I'm like, man, I missed so many things. Okay, let's see what this is. I have a lot of Poshmark sales. I'm real excited. This is a Kato top, so I think this might be Poshmark. And I think I got my Poshmark stuff coming up right now. Yeah. So for $25, which is a good sale for me on Poshmark, that means my net profit is, does it say? $20. And if I paid $1 or something for these, then that means I profited $19 on a pair of pants. Like that's good for me. You know, you guys know I come from having a storefront and all of the expense it costs to have a storefront. So having a $19 profit on a pair of pants that I probably spent $1 on these because that was back when I was sourcing for $1. So hey, I will take that in a minute. They didn't make me an offer. I didn't make them an offer. And now I just got to try to get back to the frickin' page with the label, and we'll see who this goes to. That sold this afternoon while I was taking a nap. And I love that passive income. So I haven't looked at my numbers on Poshmark yet, but I don't know how I did. But some days I sold more on Poshmark than I did on eBay. This goes to Jennifer in North Carolina. And Tom, she's in Flat Rock. You know where Flat Rock is? I have no clue. Seems like everybody and their mothers move into North Carolina, which I can see why. It was beautiful. But I'm trying to go fast, guys, but I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want another, like another time I had to spend 45 minutes after the show trying to figure out what I did wrong. So I'm trying to be very, very careful. My poor mail carrier. I hope it's my regular guy tomorrow. I need to give my mail carrier a Christmas bonus, and I can't remember what I gave him last year for that. Everything's so delayed here. I'm trying to, I mean, everything is like you click it and then it goes whoosh. I don't mean that in a mean way, just that you thankful you remember. Some of us would never be remembered. That's true. But she's a very unforgettable person, don't you think? She's just awesome. I don't go, she lives in San Antonio and I don't go to San Antonio anymore. So I used to go, but I just don't. Maybe we can get that shed fellow to go live with us, Craig. Are you talking about Kevin? Question for those whose sales are slow. Where are you selling and do you cross post? Okay, thank you, John. I'm a little bit nervous. That's why I'm drinking wine because I always feel like I'm, being too slow. And I know a lot of you don't sell mall brand clothing, but I like to have a place for you guys to come and visit with your friends. Okay, this is a bundle sale, so that's the guy that accused me of not giving him combined shipping. Like you get when you check out, it tells you how much you pay in shipping, right, guys? So why get on to me? I don't. Like he saved $9.10 on shipping or something crazy like that. All right, I sell this brand a lot. It's a cheap brand, but it was listed in July and it sold for $28.35. I paid $1 for it. And I'm kind of picky about it. I'm curious if any of you clothing sellers sell this brand. It's Lily by Fermiana. I see it all the time. And I just have to be very, very careful with the ones that I pick up. Like some of them are of that sublimation material, and those don't sell very well. And so let me know. Raise your hand if you sell it. So $28.35, that's not bad. Sometimes they'll sit for a long time. This goes to Marguerite in Virginia. I don't think she can see her name. It goes, I don't know if y'all see these are my thank you notes, because I'm 10 of hearts. I'm poker. I'm poker, top themed. So everything's poker themed. And When I first started, I had these great big cards, but I think I spent a lot on them. They were my thank you cards. They were huge. I had to fold them in half to get them into some of the packages. And then they stopped selling them. And so I just started getting decks of cards. And I get how many I get? I guess I get 12 decks for like $7. But for those of you who are kind of new to my channel, I take the Ace of Spades out because a couple of years ago, I had a customer accuse me of trying to put a hex on her because I sent her the Ace of Spades. And I told her I wasn't a fortune teller, so I wasn't a psychic, so that I thought she was probably safe. But she wasn't very happy because she said I sent her the card of death. And why did I do that? It was random. So now I take the Ace of Spades out of every single deck. It's the things you do for your customers that are just so bizarre. It's so bizarre. I had another one the other, I mean, I get some of the weirdest. I had another one the other day that was just, I can't even remember. It was so dumb. Like, does it have it was like, does it have a zipper? What's the material? There were like 4 things. And all of the things were in the listing, right? What's the bust measurement? What's the hit? I said, all of that is in the listing. And then she said, well, I see the picture of the material tag, but it's too blurry. She says, I give up. Well, the material was listed in the item specifics, cotton, spandex. She didn't even have to look at the material tag. She gave up. So I ended up blocking her because I felt like she wasn't a good fit. And I told her, I wrote her back and I said, I'm sorry you gave up, but all the information you asked me about, it's all there. I can guarantee the more wine you drink, the more mistakes you will make. Yeah, well, this is just my first glass, so we're good. Never heard of that brand. Never, really. Well, I don't put it in my reseller boxes because it's usually, I might get an extra large, but that's not really a brand I'll put probably in the reseller box. It's a cheap brand, but it sells. eBay is my primary. In Post to Posh, I post to Posh, Mercari, and Bonanza. Lately, Posh is leading in sales. I agree. Posh is starting to pick up. I have been on Bonanza almost 3 months. I have not made one sale. And I never check it, which is bad. Because that's how I got in trouble last time on Bonanza. But every once in a while, I'll be watching somebody's live stream and they'll mention Bonanza, and I'll go, oh, shoot, I better go over there and check if I've made any sales. And I haven't. So I'm this close to canceling Bonanza again. It's too stressful for me because I forget. I don't check my emails very often, which is really bad. Did you sing I Put a Spell on You? No, but I have a, let me see if I can turn my camera off because I got the big butt thing. Let me see if it's up here. I wanted to show y'all the cutest Quacker Factory that I got the other day. Now, I almost put it in a reseller box, but it's a Halloween, and I didn't know if somebody got the box and would be upset. It's a 1X. It says, I Put a Spell on You. It's Quacker Factory. And on the sleeves, it's got a witch's hat. It's just adorable. So I decided to go ahead and list it myself because I'm going to list it at $29.99, our best offer. It's got rhinestones, embroidery. I didn't know if I should put it in a reseller box, so I didn't. Since it's a seasonal item. Because I try to put at least 1 or 2 Quacker Factories in each reseller box. That's how much I find of it sometimes. Okay, bootcut 82. Okay, this is a lady that also, it's $17.92. It was listed in March of 2022. She sent me numerous messages asking me questions about this one. Does it have stains? Does it have any tears? And she said that she bought these jeans from somebody else and they didn't want they told her that she could return it, but that it was her fault. I don't know. I don't know what the issue was, but anyway, I told her, I said I have 60-day free returns. So she bought it, and I think those were no, that wasn't relisted. But anyway, they've been sitting there since March of 2022. So I sold them to her cheap. And her name is Linda, and she lives in Wisconsin. So I hope, Linda, that you don't find any flaws, and that you're happy with your purchase. So I guess I need to change my description, my condition, and say no flaws, stains, or spots. But I know some other people do that. I hesitate to do that. I put good pre-owned condition, and then if there is something wrong, then I put what's wrong. But I just hesitate to put that. There might be a mark on it or something I miss, a pen mark. And this ships for $7.60 in a flat rate envelope. If it would have gone priority, that would have been $9.94. That's why I don't do calculated shipping. They pay $8.99, and I make a little bit on the shipping. Very little, but better than nothing. Sorry, it's just a lag here. I only got a Bonanza sale when I got a random PayPal payment. Well, I know it comes in on my email, but like I said, right now I'm dealing with like 4 email addresses, and it's very difficult to keep track. Another thing that's overwhelming me right now, but it's a good overwhelming, is my podcast is starting to take off. And by that, I mean, not so much in listeners. The listeners are growing, but the other night, I had 4 different people message me that want to be interviewed, that want to tell their story, their OCD story. And so I feel like that means I'm successful, because it's giving people a venue to talk about, their struggles. So I feel like it's going to be, so I have 6 interviews coming up, and I'm like, when am I going to do this? I don't know, but all right, this is another brand that I very rarely get much money for. This is Connected Dress. It was listed in May, sold for $22.55. Again, I just let it go because I've had it since May and I want to get rid of it. And I know Maggie has talked about Connected. I think I don't have a lot of success with it, but it's sold. So this goes to Julie. I turned off my Bonanza because I was always forgetting. That's what I think I'm going to end up doing. Tom is a witch. I need some Moscato. I don't drink Moscato, Christy. Tom drinks it like... Christy, I want to congratulate you on your journey. You're doing great. Yeah, it doesn't sell for a lot, but it's a sale, and I don't pay much for it. So it's a 12, and I would never get a 12 now. Like I don't get dresses in 12s anymore. They have to be extra large enough for me to even touch them, really. Unless it's a Land's End or something like I have my little, caveat. If it's a Land's End, I'm going to get it because right now it's hot for me. And Roman's was selling really well for me a couple of months ago. I was getting Roman sales all the time, and now that's slowed down, and I'm not sure what that's about. Sag Harbor's kind of taken its place. And I was really excited because my mother-in-law had a lot of Sag Harbor in her closet. So this ships for $6.22. So yeah, that's not a big profit, but hey. I'm still at 13% cap on my promoted listings, and I alternate. One day I do 1% above trending, and one day I do 2% above trending, and I'm not really seeing a difference, I don't think. And it's hard to track that because they could have clicked on your item 10 days ago and when you had 16% cap, so it's kind of hard to figure that out. When you're doing an experiment, you got to do it for much longer than a couple of days. So, oh, my poor mail guy. Guys, I love my mail carrier so much. I'm thinking about giving him a really, really big Christmas bonus. All right, this is Anne Klein. I don't see Anne Klein very much. And it's a size 14. It was listed in June of 2022. Only got $17.59 for it, clearing it out. I know people like this brand, but I just don't have a lot of success with it. So there it is. Pair of dress pants. Kind of an interesting shade. I think I put black blue because I wasn't sure. I have such a problem with black and blue. Um, the lights in our house are just weird. Like I'll take something out to put away in the inventory room and I'm like, that's not black, that's green. And in the house it looked black, you know. It was listed, yeah. I think I paid $1 for it. $1.70. Maybe back then I paid $1.75. Does it say? Oh, I paid $2 for it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't go to the $2 sale anymore. Mm-mm. I am so freaking cheap, guys. I don't know. My jeans are starting to fill back up, my boxes, so I'm getting more jeans, and I think that's what's helping me personally. You might do that for those of you who are having trouble with your sales. I went back last year and looked to see what my top 3 items that sold were. And one of them was jeans, and jeans had gotten bumped down so much. And so I don't like selling jeans, but obviously people liked buying them. So I started picking jeans back up, and now my sales are going up. I don't know if that's why. I don't know if it's because the way I'm doing the inventory and I'm relisting, you know, selling similar and changing photos. And I am changing a few prices. I admit it. Some of the things that have been sitting there since 2021, I've lowered them a couple of bucks. Some of them I've put up higher. So I don't know what's happening. And it could just be a fluke. Next week could be a total bomb. Like, you know how my graph has been going. Y'all have seen my graph. But I don't know. When I talked to Valerie the other day, she said once Thanksgiving was over, and the men were all watching football, and the women were going to get on their phones and start buying stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what was fantastic, Rita, but thank you. You're welcome. Trying to get my BMI down so I can get my hernia surgery. Yeah, I get that. She will do it. I know she can. Anyone here know how Katie's son is doing since her loss? Oh, Cody's son. Cody or Kate? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I don't know who Cody is. I'm obviously behind on that. All right, so this sold on, did it say? Yeah, sold on another $25 sale on Poshmark. What the heck? No clue why. Lucky Brand is not a fantastic brand, but sometimes you'll pick something up and it will totally surprise you. Again, my profit was $20 without my cost of goods. Let's see. This was listed in August. It's a medium tunic, which is outside of my size range. It's not an extra large and up, but I saw it and I liked it and I thought, you know what? It's got the crocheted yoke right there, and the whole back is crocheted. And I just felt like this was a winner. So I sold it for, they didn't make me an offer. I don't know. I don't know why it sold. If anybody lives in the Houston area and wants some record albums that are really, really old, my brother has a lot of Van Halen. He has a record that he swears is worth $400. He said it sold on eBay for $400. I tried to explain to him that that doesn't mean that it will sell again for $400. He doesn't want to donate them. He doesn't want to take them down to half price books and get $1 a piece. I think he would sell them for like $3 a piece. Anybody in the Houston area that's interested? He got really angry with me the other day because I told him I don't sell records. I would have to get packaging for records. I'd have to have storage for records where they wouldn't warp, and then I'd have to pack them up. And people that don't sell, they don't understand. They just think, oh, this is worth $400. You know, he had music equipment, you know, amplifiers and mixers and all that. He thought I could just sell it on eBay. I don't know anything about that stuff. And he didn't have time to list it, so he wanted me to. And he's like, I'll give you 75% of the sale. I said, that's not about the money. You know, they don't get it. I don't know. I need to come up with an FAQ to hand to people that ask me stuff like that. Why I don't want to sell your stuff. My dad is like that all the time too. Beth, I need to stop going to the Dollar Mondays because I'm emptying 30 bags right now to wash. Well, Rita, I kind of disagree a little bit. Like, it's okay to have a death pile, okay? The main thing is, do you have a place to store it, and do you have a process like I have? I have my 7 stations, and if you can get your station set up, it will be really easy. You know, my trunk is my first station. Y'all know we've done the station thing. Everything is in a station. If you can get it organized like that and get it moving in a production assembly line, you'll be okay. But if you can't do that, then yeah, you probably need to stop sourcing for a while. Yeah, they are, John. I don't want to do it. And they don't get it. They just think, oh, it's all worth so much money. Well, okay, good. Good for you, but now this one might be in the bundle sale. I'm gonna skip the bundle sales because you know, guys, I've made some mistakes on bundle sales. Now this is Poshmark again. Okay, I think these just got relisted, but they were relisted on eBay, but I touched them. And you guys know how I feel about reseller voodoo. When you touch your inventory, sometimes it sells. I just relisted these last week in my skinny section. They sold for $18 plus shipping. They're new with tags, Xana D jeans. Soft purple denim. Yeah. So, I don't know. Sometimes I think if you just go and touch your items, they'll sell. Weird. Weird. So now I got to go to the other. Oh, I didn't download the label, Beth. I don't like the way Poshmark does their labels. Takes you to all these different windows, and you got to be really careful. That's what I've done before. If I've sent 2 items to the same person before. Amy. That one time I made that big mistake, I was so glad I was live because I went back and played the live to see kind of where I messed up. It really helped me, even though it did take me 45 minutes. At least I could kind of see where I messed up. I had proof that I had, you know, printed a label for this person. This person got a pretty good deal because these were new with tags. And anybody else make a sale? Come on, Juju, work. My friends can make some money tonight. Just keeps on coming. I think this is an awesome top. I want to know who this Cody person is. Do I know who that is? You have room? Well, I don't know if you're getting it cheap. And then after a while you can stop. Like, that's for me. I'm not going to do anything else until the week of Christmas to New Year's when I have those 50% off coupons. So I like to have 2 weeks worth at least of inventory. I've got probably 3 weeks. I have several bags of clothes in my storage unit since I don't have room here. Did you ever get that stuff off the floor, Christy, that you were working on that time? I know you were having issues with storage. You didn't have tubs or something, and I was telling you I wish I could send you all mine. I have so many tubs. Okay, this is a really cute top. It sold for $16. Is this it right here? Yeah, this is it. $16 plus shipping. I think aren't they paying like almost $8 for shipping now on Poshmark? So my earnings were $10.78. And coming from someone who sold books and only made about 50 cents per book, this is awesome. It's not letting me show it. Why? This was listed in August. This is just adorable. This is by Women Within. It's a 3X smocked rhinestone floral pattern. It's just really cute. And that's something that I would probably wear if it was my size. So I'm glad it sold on Poshmark because I get to keep all that money. I don't have to pay the shipping. I love Poshmark sales. I wish I made more of them because there's pretty. Other than this window thingy coming up with I mean, maybe you can set it where it doesn't do this, but mine switches windows. And she lives in Racine, Wisconsin. Woohoo, Racine! League of Their Own. Her name's Heather. Thank you, Heather. Come on. So tomorrow I'm going to be working really, really hard. If anybody wants to work with me, I will be available to work privately, but not on live because I have got to focus. And I warn you, I probably won't talk much because I have got to get these photos loaded and some more of this stuff out of here. It looks horrible. I didn't even bring my company into my office today. I was so embarrassed. I mean, it's in piles, but it's just, I have no more room. I have 6 IKEA bags of my mother-in-law's clothes over there. That's taking up a lot of space. So okay, man, it's taking forever to load these comments. I have 18 people watching. Thank you guys. Can y'all hit the thumbs up for me? Congratulations, John. I'm missing something. I wish touching inventory would make it sell. Oh, touching inventory would make it sell. I touch everything in sight. I used to have reseller voodoo videos on my channel where I would go and touch items in my store. That's when I sold hard goods. And then the next week I would upload which of those items sold the next week. It's very difficult to do that with clothing because they're all in bags. Did you just sold another one? Okay, John is showing you up, Glenn. If you're still here, Glenn, John is showing you up. Congratulations again, John. Congratulations, John. The next one is an apartment 9 dress, sold for $17.47. John's showing everybody up tonight. Have you noticed that? This is an apartment 9 dress. Let's see how long it's been listed. Yeah, 2021, December 2021. So I was happy to get rid of that dress. And it's a thick dress. It's taking up a lot of space. It was before I actually had a sweater section, so it was taking up a lot of space. This goes to J, just the letter J, in Maryland. So this is a 2-pounder. I'm going to try to get it in a flat rate envelope. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to try. May have to go in a padded. Let me see. Yeah, if I send it priority, it'd be $9.94. I'm going to see. I don't like them too poofy. I think I can get it in there. There's a lot of air in there, so we're okay. It's a little poofy, but it's not much worse than a pair of jeans, so I think that'll be okay. Keeps my prices down on my shipping. These glasses, I know, they're just glaring. I must have too many windows up or something tonight because everything's just so delayed. It's time to drink some wine, I guess. I haven't tried my Yellow Brick Road wine yet. I don't want to open the bottle because it's so beautiful. And Jane is like, well, you got to drink it sometime. And I'm like, I know, but it's so beautiful. I don't want to open it. My master bedroom is now my cousin's room since he moved in, so my stuff was just put in bags to get them out of there. I didn't realize that had happened, Christy. You've had a lot of changes in your life, haven't you, since I talked to you last? I know you put that up there, John, but for sake of time, I'm way over my hour, so I'm going to have to look at that sold later. I print Posh labels right out of their sold email. Super simple. Yeah, I don't go to email. It's just another thing for me to open up. I mean, maybe I need to try that, but Don't you still have to go over and mark it as shipped, though? I mean, you have to mark it as shipped. You can't do that in the email, right? If he sells one more, he beats me. I sold 2 in the past. I just set out a bunch of offers. Oh, okay. I'm so glad I have a shipping department. Who's your shipping department? This is a brand I don't like to sell, and it's Shine. It also goes in the, I'm just going to say it because I can't do this bundle sale. They bought 3 things: a Shine Curve women's pants, 3XL. They're like stretchy athletic pants. Then they bought a Coin 1904 hoodie, tie-dye, which I have no clue what Coin 1904 is and where I got it from. Probably in a wholesale box. And then an Investments pair of pants, but were listed in September. Altogether, they paid $53.51. The Shine was listed in October of 2022. I don't know how many of you pick up Shine. I will occasionally pick up a really cute Shine plus size t-shirt with some fun saying on it, but very rarely. I don't sell Bobby Brooks much, of course. You can get it in Dollar General, but this Christmas sweater vest sold for $20 on Poshmark plus shipping. It's adorable. And so we're going to take a look at this one. It was listed in September of 2022, though. But on Poshmark, I don't really take my prices down. But this is really cute. I hope it doesn't come back. Back then I wasn't real good with my quality control, and I just think it's adorable. So glad that one sold on Poshmark. And hey, Jennifer, how are you? Thank you for doing all the mod work that you do. We really appreciate it. And we had listed you in our concerns today and played a video for you. Your wife is the glorious shipping department. Yay. That's awesome. No. Okay. I still don't know who Cody is. You don't mark them shipped on Posh. They simply show up scanned, and when the post gets office gets it. Oh, well, when I do it from the website, you have to mark it as shipped. And that's the only way that I know that I've shipped it, is that it's been marked as shipped. Otherwise, I don't remember if I shipped it or not. So that's why I mark it as shipped. Okay, now why are we talking about Tamra now? I have obviously gotten lost here. What's going on with Tamra? I am so freaking confused. Are you talking about Tamra Yellow Brick Road reselling or a different Tamra? Because she's Tamra, so I don't know. I have obviously missed a couple of comments. And again, it's not the wine. This is all I've had, just a little bit, right? Just enough to calm me down. And as you know how nervous I am on live. It's really hard when I do my working hangouts during the week because I don't drink wine during the day. But I do, sometimes I have somebody there with me and that kind of helps. But this goes to Paige in Philadelphia. I haven't had a return on Poshmark in quite a while, knock on wood. And I always forget about them. And then when they come, I'm like, what the heck is this? Why am I getting this item? And then I don't have a return in eBay. And then I'll figure it out. Oh, it's a Poshmark. But I very rarely get them. And I don't know. I just don't worry. I don't reply. I just let Poshmark take care of it because not going to sit there and argue whether it's baby blue or sky blue or whatever. All right. Okay. This item, what belonged to my sister-in-law. She just gave it to me last week. I've never heard of this brand. It sold for $31.02, so I got it for free. Is this the one? No, I got this at the I'm lying. I got this at the thrift store for $1. It says $1. Okay, it has giraffes on it. Embroidered giraffes. I really thought, but no, she doesn't wear an extra large. So this cannot be hers. Okay, so I picked this brand up on the fly. Never heard of it before. It's black. It's not stretchy. It's cute. And it's sold in less than a week. Mittus. Well, it's MITTU apostrophe S, but I take the apostrophes out. I don't use apostrophes in my listings. So again, it went for $31.02, listed last week. Look for that brand. Obviously, it is a decent brand. I comped it, and of course, I comp it. I just said thanks, me too. So I just wrote the name of the brand on the thank you note. Okay, I comped it $10 over the average sales price, and then I take offers. So, and this is a 2-pounder. Okay, it'll go for $8.82 priority, but I'm going to try to get it into a flat rate first, and then if it won't go, I'll do the padded. Yeah, because my sister-in-law gave me some weird brands that I never heard of, and that's why I guess I thought it was hers. If anybody wants to chat about Sister Wives, I will be watching it on replay in about 45 minutes. So if you're also watching it tonight and want to chit chat, Facebook message me. I will be up. I would love to chat about it. I will go to bed and cover up and put it on my computer and just, it's my guilty pleasure. I put my headphones on so I can have it as loud as I want. And my wife stays in here and watches TV because she don't want to watch it. So. Okay, I already got that. All right. Cody used to be on Adventures Victoria's show. She was her friend who passed away. I don't know who Cody was. But, I couldn't get up that early to watch Victoria's show. I know everyone probably misses Victoria. On the days when I could get up early, I would pop in. But now that you mention it, I think I remember Victoria saying something on Facebook. Okay. Thank you, Buncrack, for making that clear. I still don't know why Tamara Lynn was mentioned. I thought maybe she had popped in, but I don't see her. Oh. It's jumping. I can't watch tonight. I have to be on the road at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, understood. Totally understand. Well, I won't give you any spoilers. Like I said, I don't think we're going to learn anything really that new, but... All right. This is a vintage Lisa International women's dress. And it sold for... Oh, this goes with the two things. She bought a pair. She paid separately, which I can't stand. Dress Barn, a pair of wide leg pants, $15.23, and then she bought this vintage international women's dress for $19.58. I'm going to have to do those. I've already given her $3.50 refund for combined shipping, but I'm just not willing to make that mistake on there. I'm just not. Oh, there's Land's End again. I love Lands' End. This looks like it's a sweater or sweatshirt. Sweatshirt. Sue, are you still having trouble getting your Poshmark sales to come up if you're here? Oh, I just sold a monkey Christmas pajama top. Y'all remember the monkey? It sold for $15. Let me just show this one to you. The monkey is the brand of the eBay Nightmare on eBay Street video that I did back in like March. And I've seen monkey in the store and I've been avoiding it like the plague. I'm trying not to be insensitive to people with PTSD, but I kind of feel anxious every time I see a monkey now. So this one was listed in May. A little bit after the monkey issue. It has looks like it's got reindeer on them, dancing reindeer. Okay, so look for monkey. It does sell. That one took a little bit longer, but that just sold a few while we're sitting here. So Poshmark is doing great. This sold for $15. It is a Lands' End sweatshirt, a 1X. And I'm just getting to the point now where I'm picking up Lands' End every chance I get. That's how well it's going right now. Now that will change. I know that will change. It's fleece. It's cute. It's, it's just plain. I would never put anything like that in a reseller box, though, that was just plain. So it was listed in October, so it only took 1 month to sell that one. So, hey, I'm happy with that sale. I get, let me see, if I sent them an offer, I get $9.98. No, they offer, it looks like they bought it for $15. I get $12 of that. So I get $11 profit on that one item. I'm happy. Again, the reason I do these videos to show you that mall brand clothing does sell. Yes, it is a grind. You have to list more than a lot of people who sell things that sell for $50 to $100. That is true. But if you're not doing this full time, it's not that bad. Like, it's not, once you have a process and you have a good place to, enough storage area, you can make some money, I will not be only selling mall brand clothing when I finally retire in a few years. I will have to add other things. We got some blankets from my mother-in-law's house and quilts, and I saw some blankets at Value Village the other day, and I thought maybe I should buy some of these. They're really cool. And then I thought, no, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Going to think about it. Maybe when I go back in December, I might start finding some places where I can store them, and they start back up with blankets and quilts. I don't know. Since I was a crocheter, I have a pretty good eye for good handiwork. So, and then I will open an Etsy shop again. Is what I'll do. I think this bonanza is for the birds, don't you guys? How many clothing items do you have listed? Well, let's see. What was it today? Let me think. 3,796 items. So 4 items shy of 3,800. And I'm using 3/4 of the garage, John, to store this in. And surprisingly, I haven't run out of room yet. I have 1.5 more shelves to put up if I need it. But I have stuff in my garage that needs to be dealt with before I can put up another shelf. So I'm I'm making room. I'm figuring it out. I'm the queen of consolidation. Let me tell you, I've been consolidating stuff forever, and it seems to be working. I did have a bundle sale on Poshmark, and so I'm not going to ship that out. The bundle sale sold for uh, $35, I believe. I made $28 on that sale. It's an Old Navy. Um, Come on, come up. It's not going to come up. Weird. But anyway, we'll just, oh, there's one. Okay, it's an Old Navy top that was listed in July. We're just going to ignore the lady's name. Y'all aren't going to report me. And then an apartment 9 dress, sweater dress. That's a terrible picture. And that was listed in April. And so I got $28 from that sale. I think it sold for like $35 or something. So I'm gonna put that aside. I don't want to do a bundle sale. Almost done. I'm getting there. There's the dress that goes with it. Let me see what else we got here. All right, this sold for $17.59 because it was listed in August of 2022. It is a woman within top. I don't know what I'm going to do about women within. It's kind of starting to slow down for me. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to hold off on some of these women within tops now. And maybe just do like patterned items, because used to be I was selling them all the time. They were just like crazy, you know. This goes to Marie. And Marie lives in, let's see, Idaho? No, Iowa. I do know my abbreviations. I'll probably do my bundle sales in the morning. I am tired of shipping. That goes for $4.88 to Iowa. It was only 12 ounces. I often thought about selling a lot of clothing, but it's just so tedious. And I have a buddy that sells a ton of clothing, and he absolutely loves it. I love it. I used to be an appliance part seller, John, and I have an appliance part selling playlist on my channel that's still relevant today if you know anybody that sells appliance parts. But what happened to me was after COVID, I couldn't find appliances in my area for good prices anymore. And so, plus I had arthritis and I was dealing with a lot of pain in my hands. And so I just switched completely to clothing, and I love it. But when I retire, I will be going back to other things, because you can't, I mean, you can make a living on mall brand clothing, but I would be here at the computer all the time, and I don't want to be. All right, the last one we're going to take a look at, sold to Kathleen. It sold for $22.34. It was listed in February, and I paid $1.75 for this. So that was back when I was sourcing for a little bit more. Isn't that cute? That's really cute. I like that a lot. So you have to, I'm not going to say you have to, because Rita's here and she doesn't do measurements, but I always supply measurements. It saves a lot. But even though I still get messages going, what's the bust? You know, I get tired of that, but there are people that don't read. But Kathleen lives in Florida. This is the last one I'm going to show for you guys tonight. So Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you go. And again, remember, I'll be working tomorrow. Just message me if you want to work privately. And I'm all for that. It'll keep me from going and taking a nap, which I tend to do on Mondays because I stay up late watching TV and listening to podcasts. And I think the new JFK podcast comes out tomorrow too. I don't know. I have so many podcasts I'm addicted to. Maggie, are you going to be working tomorrow, Monday? Bye, Glenn. Maggie, are you going to be working tomorrow? Because I thought you don't travel tomorrow, but I may be wrong. Oh, come on, come on. I get so impatient with my computer. I know, I just get so impatient. Trying to pull up the chat here. Thanks for the show. We need to find 69 new viewers for Beth. Tom, I thought about coming on, yours and Todd's show, but that's in the morning when I'm just trying to, ship out what's sold overnight and do I have an eBay maintenance routine that I do every morning. It takes 15 minutes. And I really want to come in and talk to you guys, but it's just impossible. I have been visiting a lot of live streams lately of people that I don't normally go and see, and I've gotten some subscribers from there, but it's okay. I mean, I think if I had 1,000 subs, I would feel very, tense about it, always having to put out content. And, you're on Ben duty tomorrow. Did I read that right? Oh, all right. Well, give Ben a kiss for me. I mean, he's important, but I miss working with you, Maggie. I really do. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening and take care. Stay safe. And I don't know when I'll see you live again, but don't forget I will have my Solds video coming up after the 1st of December. Love you guys. I will definitely have some type of Christmas themed show, though, coming up for you in the future. Bye. Take care.